The following video is a mock exam given to one of my Skype students, Angel, without any editing out mistakes, so as to give as close as possible the experience of a real exam. Scales. Okay, let's start off then with a B flat melodic minor legato. And an A flat major in thirds staccato. A D minor contrary motion legato. And a right hand C major in legato thirds. A left hand C major staccato sixths. Contrary motion chromatic on F sharp staccato. An F sharp major arpeggio in first inversion. A dominant seventh in the key of E. And a diminished seventh starting on C sharp. These were generally well known with prompt responses. There were just a few slips on the C major staccato sixths, contrary motion chromatic, and the dominant and diminished sevenths. Expected mark 18 out of 21. First piece, Gigue by G.F. Handel. Largely accurate notes with a good sense of rhythm. The tempo was a little slow to convey the dance-like character of this jig, and also some of the sustained dotted minims were missing. There was some evidence of dynamic shaping, and the tone was controlled and consistent. Expected mark 25 out of 30. Second piece, Lied ohne Worte by Felix Mendelssohn. A lively tempo at the outset and some vivid dynamic shaping conveyed well the character of this piece, although there were a few moments when the initial presto eased off somewhat. Notes again were largely accurate and the balance between the voices was well controlled. Expected mark 26 out of 30. Third piece, Rosemary's Waltz by Rodney Bennett. Excellent tonal control at a good tempo effectively conveyed the composer's intentions. However, attempts at rubato often felt more like uneven quavers. Notes were mostly accurate, and there were some nice dynamic touches, which had a positive effect on the character of the piece. Expected mark 27 out of 30. Aural tests. First of all, I'd like you to repeat the lower part of a two-part phrase. I'll play it twice. Here is your key chord and your starting note. There are 3 beats in a bar. 1, 2, 3. And here it is again. Here is a two-part phrase. I'd like you to sing the upper part while I play the lower part. Here is your key chord and your starting note. And I'll count you in with a 4 and then a 3 because it starts on the 4th beat, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. cadence at the end of this phrase perfect, imperfect, or interrupted? Here is your key chord. Okay, and I'll play it twice. So, what is the cadence?
Interrupted.
Okay, now can you tell me what the two chords in that cadence are? Here is the key chord again. And now the two chords at the end. What are they?
The first chord is chord 5 and the second chord is chord 6.
And now a modulation. Tell me where the music modulates to at the end of this passage. Where does it modulate to?
It modulates to the dominant.
Now, I'm going to play you a passage and I want you to listen out for the texture and the style and the period of music, okay? Okay, can you describe the texture of the music?
It is a melody with chordal accompaniment.
And what is the style and period of this piece?
It's from the Baroque era because of the limited range of keyboard and also from the use of ornaments, specifically the trill.
Okay, and now I'm going to play a short rhythm from that piece, and I'd like you to clap the rhythm of the notes in this phrase. And here it is again. Okay, and is that in 2-time, 3-time, 4-time, or 6/8 time?
It is in 3-time.
Unfortunately, there were errors in parts of all the tests, so the expected mark would be just 11 out of 18. Sight reading. This was played at a good tempo with a steady pulse. Notes and rhythm were mainly correct, and it included some of the musical detail. Expected mark 19 out of 21. Total mark for this exam 126 out of 150, a merit.